This life, normal paths are not to be driven. We're too busy. I got my own dreams and ambitions. Everything I want, I'll bring to fruition. I'm my own boss, yeah, I make my own decisions. My father speaks through me, through my intuition. And when he speaks, you best believe I'ma listen. A tunnel vision when I get up in the zone. What I want, I manifest to being on my own. And all I need is my creator's permission. Then he gave it to me when he gave me the vision. I'm made in his image. Yeah, we weren't made to just exist, y'all. We were made to create.
Hi, you guys. Okay, so let's have this conversation. How do we actually find people who are motivated enough, we call them motivated sellers, who are motivated enough to actually sell their properties to us for pennies on a dollar, right? There are a lot of different methods you can use to find what we call motivated sellers, or people who are having so many problems that they need your services in helping them to liquidate their property as quickly and as easily as possible, right? So the old way that still works, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is gorgeous, right? Some beautiful scenery at this Lake Nona hotel, right? This Wave Hotel. It's a parking garage. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is gorgeous up here. It's really pretty. This is, I'll have to take y'all down to the garden and show y'all, or I'm not quite sure how they refer to it, but there are multiple ways. List source, as I was saying, is one of those older ways that they commonly use. And it still works. It's a little bit pricey, but you can count on list source. They will be there. As I wait on my people. Another way you can use is PropStream. PropStream.com is very common. Other sites like PropStream that actually do the same thing. They provide you people who might be, it's basically like an app. They provide you people who might be behind on their property taxes, people who might be going through bankruptcy, people who are going through foreclosure, people who own properties that have, who live in another state, and they own properties in a different state, and they've owned them for some time, and they might be tired, right? Tired landlords. You can pull a list of a lot of different people. So that's the way you use different apps, and you can pull a list, and you get that list, what we call skip traced. You can also go to your courthouse in that county, and you can pull a list of people who are behind, send my water down, pull a list of people who are behind on property taxes, or who are behind in their mortgage payments. You can pull a list of people. All of this stuff is a matter of public record, you guys, and that's how these companies also pull the list. This stuff is a matter of public record. So you pull a list, and you have it what we call skip traced. And what skip tracing is basically taking a property address and finding the owner's name or the owner's telephone number, or you can reverse skip trace. And these services also provide, typically the ones who provide the list will also provide you with skip tracing services to find the owner's information. So you skip trace the owners, you find out their telephone numbers, their property addresses. Sorry, you guys, is people working? And you reach out to the owner. And you say, hey, I see that you might be behind on your mortgage payment, or you might be behind in your property taxes, or you might be going through bankruptcy or going through divorce. All this stuff is a matter of public record, right? It's no secret. So you ask them basically if they would like your services. You let them know you can help them, and that is how you find people who might want to sell to you for pennies on the dollar. And there's another way of putting out what we call bandit signs. Your bandit signs are your 18 by 24 corrugated signs, and usually they're white or yellow, and you see people say, "We buy houses," with the telephone number. Just don't put your own number on there. You're gonna put a non-traceable number on there. But you are also, be careful, because some jurisdictions don't allow it, or you have to get approval, and but find out wherever you want to do business, find out the rules in that area, what they like, what they dislike. And usually you can know from other people who are doing what you do, or basically you can find out by where those signs are. If you see them, if you don't see them, you can call the city hall and ask them the rules for something like that. Don't call with the same number that you're gonna put on the signs. And you just ask them if this is something that, do you guys allow signs? Do I have to get approval? Don't go sticking them on light poles. I didn't know at first. I was putting them on light poles, and even though my area didn't care if we did signs like that, but I was putting them on light poles, and they definitely had a problem with that. I didn't know that it was a safety issue. So yeah, just you market to people who are having property problems. Another way you can do it is you can do what we call drive for dollars. Basically, driving around and looking for those properties that are that look like they're unkept, right? Maybe the grass is growing high. Maybe the property has some other visible problems that people have just let sit. So you're gonna write down the property address, and you're gonna go back and give it to your skip tracers. You can hire skip tracing services, or you can actually skip trace through the services that I provided you earlier. And you're gonna find the owner of the property, their telephone number, reach out to them, ask them if they would like to sell their property, and there you go, you can negotiate from there. So you can also have what we call bird dogs, which are people who go out and they find the properties for you. You might pay them $500 on a property that close, every property that they bring you that you close, and actually get paid for. You might pay them $1,000 on a property like that. But again, that's no money compared to your $10,000 or $15,000 that you're gonna earn usually on a property. So let's see, there's bird dogging, skip tracing, pulling lists. There are multiple ways to get it done. I'm sorry, you guys, we had a little bit of interruption in video there, but as I was saying, you can pull a list from the courthouse. You can use the services that actually pull lists of the same public records, like PropStream.com. You can use Zillow to find properties and reach out to homeowners. You can use bandit signs. You can use bird dogs. You can mail letters to the people in the list to reach out to them instead of calling them. So you guys stay tuned, and I will show you more of how to get this done with little to no money. How to wholesale with little to no money is what we're talking about, how to get started if you don't have a lot of cash without using your own credit, and how to make money out of thin air. Y'all stay tuned, okay?